This is gonna be the pre-ride quick check. This is something that I do every time I grab my bike to go for a ride, whether that's off the bike rack, out of the garage, or I'm picking it up from a crash even. It'll take about 30 seconds once you get into the flow of things. It checks for catastrophic preventions on your bike, but right now it'll take us a little bit longer to go through it. I like things that are easy to remember, so I use ABCs. A for air. Go ahead and take your hands, we'll do this together. Push down on your front tire. We're just checking to make sure there's air in it. We're not checking the pressure for ideal riding. We're just checking that, hey, it's got air, it's not flat. I'll do the same thing on the back. So I did the front and the back independent. That's A for air. Then I'll do B for brakes. I'm gonna again grab them independently. I'll grab the back brake, try to roll the bike. It should lock up forward or backwards. I'll grab the front brake and I'll try to roll the bike. It should lock up forwards or backwards. If you need air or you need a brake adjustment, that's a like stop, don't ride, go take care of that kind of thing. C is gonna be for chain. Now you'll notice I don't have a chain, so I call this B.2 belt, but we're gonna check our chain. Most bikes you can pedal them backwards. If you have an e-bike or a gearbox, when you pedal backwards, nothing happens. So I'm gonna pick my bike up and actually spin the wheel backwards. So two different ways you can check it, either pedaling backwards or rolling the wheel backwards. And all that we're looking and listening for is that your gear stays in one gear, your chain doesn't jump different gears, and it doesn't sound like a jar of loose change being shaken. It should sound smooth. D is gonna be danglers. So if you have a traditional derailleur, that's gonna be hanging off here. We're just visually inspecting it to make sure there's nothing like grass wrapped up in it. Any of your cables dangling off your bike, they should be neatly attached. Sometimes these get caught on bike racks and like the zip tie will break and it could be flopping over. So it's just a quick visual inspection that everything is attached to the bike and not dangling off in a dangerous manner. Danglers also includes your helmet is buckled and your shoelaces are tied and or tucked in, or your boas are tightened. So anything that would be loose or dangling is checked. E, the last letter, is everything that moves as it should. Everything that shouldn't, doesn't. So what that means is we checked our brakes, we know the brakes stop, we don't know the wheels spin. So I'm gonna pick up the bike, spin the back wheel. It should roll smoothly, it should roll true, so it's not wobbling side to side. The brakes aren't dragging, and if I grab it and try to rock it side to side in the frame, it's not loose in the frame. I'll do the same thing with the front wheel. If I pick up the bike and spin it, it's spinning round and true, brakes are not dragging, it's tight in the fork. Same thing with dropper post. I expect it to move up and down. I'll check that it works, but I expect it not to rotate in the frame if I push or pull it side to side. Same thing with my steering. I expect it to move when I turn the bike side to side like this, but if I grab the front wheel between my legs and go ahead and do this with me, and I try to twist the handlebars, they don't move independent of that front wheel, so they're tight. Then I'm gonna check the cranks. We already know they spun backwards. I wanna make sure they're not loose side to side. So that allows me to check the cranks and the pedals by pulling perpendicular away from the bike, and there's no play side to side. You'd be surprised how often, almost in every group, we find one loose crank. It's wild. And then lastly, I'm just gonna check my suspension. So I'm gonna push on the bike and just make sure that it's moving smoothly. There's no weird sounds happening. And that's it. That's the quick pre-ride check. We're ready to ride.